All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. The short story we're going to take a look at is entitled 5 Minutes More and She Would Have Been Dead. Okay, the link to the story is right there in the Verbling chat box as well as the Google chat box. And let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you.
Great, great. Good to have you here.
Good to see you. It's something weird with Verbling because at the beginning your class doesn't appear, and then I refresh again. Then I just see the other class, and then refresh again, and the class appear. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If I look at it, everything seems to appear just fine.
Wait, maybe it's
Maybe so.
my problem. I don't know.
Maybe so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's ask the others here. Heidi, how are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Did you have any issues with the Verbling website where?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I tried to enter this class sometimes, but fine. And then I checked my control panel.
Mm-hmm.
Then I clicked something, but finally I could enter this place.
All right, interesting. Yeah, they might be having a glitch or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure, but okay.
Yesterday, this computer connection changed to a faster one, so maybe it's kind of problem, I think.
Maybe so. I know they had problems with their calendar, like like our scheduling calendar and things like that. That was the only thing that I know that they had issues. Other than that, yeah, everything has been okay. So okay. Let's see. How about Juan? How you doing, Juan?
Hi, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay.
Now, is this a picture of you playing the guitar?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a Fender DeVille 212s that you're playing on, a blues DeVille?
Yeah.
Or is that a PV?
It's a blues DeVille, but the guitar is I don't know if you know G and L.
G and L? No, I haven't heard of G and L.
No. It's like Fender when he left the company. When he sold the company, he joined with another guy, Fullerton.
Okay.
In the 80s, so they make that company.
Oh, cool.
Now.
Cool. It's like. So it looks exactly. So it has the straight pickup, a diagonal pickup, and then a diagonal or straight in the back.
Yeah, it's like a Stratocaster.
It's just like a Stratocaster, right?
Yeah.
So the coiled pickups. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, I used to play on. I had a Fender DeVille, and then I used a 72 Telecaster.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, with the Stratocaster neck and then Telecaster body, and then I had just a regular Telecaster that I played on. But yeah, loved it.
Oh.
Loved it. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Let's see here. Ming, welcome to class. How are you?
Hi, Chad. I'm doing well.
Great. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay. How about Victor? How you doing, Victor?
Hi, Chad. I'm fine. Thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. All right, you guys. Very good. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I moved the story. Yep, I did. Okay. The story is in the Verbling chat box. And Amparo, we're going to start off with you. Let's see here. Okay. Please read from I Can't Say. Okay. Finish this paragraph here. This one, and let's have you read down to really had a lot of fun with her. I see a typo already. Let's see how this story goes. If the story has a lot of typos, we'll switch over to another one that isn't error rot. Okay? All right, go ahead.
I can't say that I've lived an exciting life, but one event stands out. The following is based on a true story. The names have been changed to protect people's privacy. It started on a cold, damp January night my junior year in college. My girlfriend Jo was an hour late and I was getting irritated. That was the third night in a week that she had blown me off. This was really getting old. If it only happened once in a while, I could understand it. But it happened all the time. I met Jo in September, the beginning of my junior year. She knew my roommate through a singing and an acting troupe they both belonged to. He'd been, he'd been talking about his new roommate at a practice and she decided she wanted to meet me. We started going out. She was game for almost anything. I really had a lot of fun with her.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's take a look here. First up, this word is pronounced just like troop, like T-R-O-O-P. Yeah, it's
Okay.
troop, like an acting group, right? So, an acting troupe. Try that.
Acting troupe.
Okay, good. Next up, we have she'd blown me off. Okay, so she'd blown me off.
She'd blown me off.
Good. One more time. She. Give me a good E sound there. She'd blown me off.
She'd blown me off.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word damp. Make sure to pronounce that P instead of damp.
Damp.
There you go. Good. And last one here is the ED ending. Okay, so I've lived an exciting life. So connect it with an. I've lived an.
I lived an exciting life.
Okay, now give me that V. I've lived an.
I've lived an exciting life.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Next up is, let's see, Heidi?
Yes.
Okay, Heidi, please read from Perhaps. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says working in coal mines, please.
Perhaps we had a little too much fun. My grades slipped. I had to withdraw from a circuit design class because I couldn't keep up with it. I finished with a B average, 3 points there, for the semester, the lowest in my academic career. A fraction of a point lower and I would have lost my scholarship. That was way too close for comfort. If I lost my scholarships, I was out of school. I knew I could be a good student. Before I met Jo, I had a cumulative grade point average of 3.48 out of a possible 4.0. I had graduated 8th out of 2,035 students in my high school class. It was a matter of pride too. Neither of my parents had gone to college. My grandmother had worked cleaning the houses of college professors from my school for the last 15 years. Since my grandfather died of black lung, he'd gotten while working in coal mines. It would
Okay, you're still there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, no worries. All right, let's go to black lung. Give me good L's here. Black lung.
Black lung.
Okay, very good. Next is up here. Okay, oh, sorry. Let's try this number. So you had said 2,035. This is 235.
200,000. 235.
Okay, very nice. Next up is cumulative. Cumulative.
Cumulative.
Great, great, good job. Give me a good sound here. Okay, so a good student.
A good student.
All right, very nice. Next is the word academic right here. Instead of academic, all right, it's academic.
Academic.
Yeah, so this would be my academic career.
In my academic career.
Connect those C's. My academic career.
My academic career. My academic career.
Okay, give me good R's on career instead of career. Career.
Career. My academic career.
Good, good. Next is the word withdraw. Okay, so instead of withdraw, pronouncing an oo here, it's withdraw.
Withdraw. Withdraw.
Okay, good. And the last word is this one here, perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Great. Good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's go to Juan.
Okay.
All right, Juan, please read from it would have been. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to right here where it says 7.5 hours. Half hours.
Okay. It would have been a big letdown for me, my parents, and my grandmother if I had to leave school. I started the semester with 16 hours of classes. That meant that during the week I'd be sitting in class for 16 hours. If each of the classes averaged an hour of homework, that means another 16 hours. That's about 32 hours a week just for classwork. I was in one of the hardest majors of campus, computer science, because it was under the mathematics department. I had to take a lot of difficult math class too. Only about a quarter of the students who started in the program with me my freshman year had stuck it out this long. Of course I took fun classes too, like physics. I also had 30 hours a week for work study. Add half an hour each for breakfast, lunch and supper. That's another 7.5 hours.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go to the number 30. Okay, so give me a good D sound at the end. 30.
30.
There you go. Okay, nice. Next up is math classes instead of match. Okay, give me a TH here. So it's difficult math classes too.
Difficult math classes too.
Okay, good. Next is, all right, so this is going to be majors on campus instead of majors of campus. Majors on campus.
Majors on campus.
Okay, good. Next up is the word meant instead of meant. This is a short E sound. Meant.
Meant.
Okay, good. And last one here. Okay, so this your pronunciation was okay. We're talking about intonation here. So it would have been a big letdown. So you came up on let and then down. Okay, so we need to change what words we're stressing. Okay, it would have been a big letdown. Okay, so we don't want to go up so high saying let down. Okay, but just up a little bit. Okay, so try and copy my tone here. A big letdown.
A big letdown.
Good, good, yeah. So it's not as high, and we don't go as far down below. Okay, so it's very slight. Okay, nice job.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, let's go to Ming.
Okay.
Okay, Ming, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good, good. Please continue from that's 68. Finish this paragraph and read down to, let's see, let's have you read down to here where it says wedding pictures, please.
Okay, that's 68 and a half hours that I could account for. Then there's laundry, going back and forth between classes, and all the other things that eat up time. Suffice it to say, I didn't have any time to waste. I joined the singing and acting troupe to spend more time with Joe. The troupe practiced 2 or 3 nights a week and usually performed one local show a month and one on the road. Usually an overnighter on a Saturday. I couldn't get a lot of schoolwork done when we went out of town. I loved writing for the college paper, but I had to stop because I just couldn't fit it into my hectic schedule. After the semester ended, I spent Christmas break at Joe's parents' house in Jersey. She wanted me to meet her parents and her 2 sisters. I think we spent a little too much time talking about her sister's wedding and looking at her sister's wedding pictures.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to that last part here. Now, your pronunciation was good. Let's work on the intonation. So instead of saying looking at her sister's wedding pictures, okay, we want to stress wedding. So it's wedding pictures instead of wedding pictures. Okay, so try and match my tone here. Looking at her sister's wedding pictures.
Looking at her sister's wedding pictures.
Good, good. All right, next up is the word house. Okay, so instead of house with a Z sound, it's house, unvoiced S. So Joe's parents' house in Jersey.
Joe's parents' house in Jersey.
Good, good, nice. Next up is the word troupe. The singing and acting troupe right here. Troupe instead of trope, troupe.
Troupe. Okay.
Okay.
Acting
All right, good.
troupe.
That's right. And the last word for you is suffice. Okay, so suffice it to say.
Suffice it to say.
Okay.
What does it mean? Enough?
So the only time we use this word suffice is when we say suffice it to say. Yeah, we might say that suffices, but yeah, that means that'll do, or that's enough, that's okay, that's good.
That will do. Okay.
Okay, that'll do. Exactly. Okay. Good, good. All right, let's go to Victor, and then Aline, you're after Victor, okay?
Okay.
All right, Victor. Let's have you read from I Could Be Wrong. Finish this paragraph as well, and let me have you read down to here where it says then a normal class, please.
I could be wrong, but I think she was trying to tell me something. This dreary January night, I wanted to go to the local donut shop with Joe and get a cup of hot chocolate and a donut to relax a bit before I started studying for an important test in the morning. Nothing was better than a cup of hot chocolate on a cold winter night. During the month of January, students had the option of taking an elective class or taking the entire month of January off. The administration called it J-term. Students who had the money could even spend January in Jamaica or Europe earning credits. I wanted to do that, but never got to because I couldn't afford it. During J-term, instead of taking 13 weeks to cover a class, one class would be covered in 4 intense weeks, with more reading, more homework, and more tests than a normal class.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word here. This is Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Okay, very good. Next up is, let's see, the word off instead of oaf. Okay, so the entire month of January off.
The entire month of January off.
Okay, very nice. Next up, we have the word option. Instead of option, it's option.
Option.
All right, good. Next is the word donut. So let's see here. Where did donut go? Right here. Okay, instead of don't, okay, donut.
Donut.
Okay, very good. And your last one is the word could up here at the top instead of could. Okay, open your mouth a bit. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong.
Great, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chad.
No problem, thank you. All right, let's continue here with Aline.
Hey.
All right, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right, Aline, let's have you continue from the class met every Friday, every day. Sorry, and let's have you continue here. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says rooms with her flute, please.
The class met every day for a few hours. Because it was a private college, there was a requirement to take a few religions electives. For this G term, I chose to take a class called Hickler's Guide to Religion's Idiocracies. The class covered Scientology, Mormons, Mormons, Hoods, Hinduism, and Buddhism. It was a lot of work and more reading than for any of my regular classes, but it became one of my favorites. I hadn't finished the requirement reading for the class, and I wasn't prepared for a test in the morning. I didn't want to get a bad grade. I called George's room again. Still no answer. That meant that I'd have to go look for her. What a pain! When she wasn't in her room or in class, she was almost always with one of her new sorority sisters, in the library, or in one of Ben's practice rooms with her flute.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to one of the band's practice rooms. Okay, hit the one of the. Try that.
One of the band's practice rooms.
Okay, good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of pen, this is pain.
A pen. Pain.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pain.
Okay.
Okay, that's a
Pain.
long A sound. There you go. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is the word morning. Okay, give me an R here instead of morning. It's morning.
Morning.
All right, very nice. Next is this big word here. This is idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies. Okay, very nice. Right here, this is hitchhikers. Okay, very good. Next is the word called instead of called. Okay, the E in the word is not pronounced. Okay, and we say called. Okay, give me an ah sound instead of cold. It's an ah, called.
Called.
There you go.
Sorry. Called.
That's the sound, called. Good. Next is the letter J. Okay, so this is J term instead of G term. J term.
J term.
Okay, good. And our last one here, instead of private, it's private.
Private.
Great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, please continue from the band wasn't active. Okay, finish the paragraph. And read down to here where it says part-time job, please.
The band wasn't active over J term, but she wanted to keep in practice. I put on my favorite jacket and went outside. A brisk wind hit me. I zipped up my jacket. It was going to be a cold night. In January, the temperature could go below zero. Almost fall, the moon hung bright in the sky. It had rained earlier, and I hoped it was over for the night. Mud puddles remained along the sidewalk. A few dark clouds moved overhead. I trudged toward the music building on the other side of the campus, about a 15-minute walk from my dorm. I could start there and make my way around the campus to Joe's other hangouts. Jo had no rational reason for being late all the time. She had a lot more free time than I did. She didn't have to go to a work, study, or a part-time job.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Let's go to the word rational instead of rational. It's rational.
Rational.
All right, very good. Next is the word trudged. Right here. Yeah, so instead of trudged, I trudged toward the music building.
I trudged toward the music building.
Okay, good. Next up is the word mud, or the words mud puddles. So same vowel sound. Mud puddles.
Mud puddles.
All right, very good. Okay, next we have the word earlier instead of earlier. Earlier.
Earlier.
Okay, one more time. Control your tongue on that first R. Earlier.
Earlier.
Okay, good. Next up is the word zero instead of zero. Zero. Okay, good. Let's try this big one here. This is temperature instead of temperature. Temperature. Great, good job. And this word here is zipped instead of zeeped. Okay, give me a short I. Zipped. Okay, one more time. Zipped. Great, good job. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, part-time job. Okay, let's go to Heidi.
Yes.
All right, Heidi, please continue from time management and read down to here where it says, with her sorority sisters.
Time management just wasn't something she was good at. She couldn't even seem to do her laundry on a regular basis. I made sure mine was done at least once a week. I had lost 17 pounds from the time I was a high school freshman. It took a lot of discipline and hard work to lose that much weight. I dropped down to 135 pounds. Joe found out by accident one night that my underwear and shorts would fit her. My shirt even worked for her, a nightshirt. When she ran out of clean clothes, she thought wearing my clothes brought us closer together. I thought she needed to laundry more often. She joined a sorority and spent a lot of time with her new sisters. There were parties to plan, gossip to spread. I had learned about a girl being raped near the library after Joe came back from the beer session. with her sorority sisters.
Okay, nice job. Okay, let's go to the word library. Give me a good R at the very end. Instead of library, library.
Library.
Okay, one more time. Library.
Library.
All right, good. Let's go to laundry here. Okay, so instead of laundry, it's laundry. Okay, so she needed to do laundry more often.
She needed to laundry more often.
Okay, hit that word do right before it. She needed, oh goodness, and they left out two. Jeez, yeah. This one does have quite a few typos. So she needed to do laundry more often. Try that.
She needed to do laundry more often.
There you go. Okay. Next up is the word closer instead of closer. Closer together. Closer. Closer together.
Closer together.
All right. Good. Next is the word shirts. Okay, give me an sound as well as a good S at the end. Shirts.
Shirts.
Okay, good. Next is, okay, I was a high school, so let's see. And what? Where is that at? So, okay, I was so you skipped over the A here. Okay, so I was a high school. I was a high school freshman. So give me that sound before high.
I was a high school freshman.
Good. One more time.
I was a high school freshman.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I believe here. Okay. Next up is Juan.
Yep.
And Juan, please read from "The girl had been raped." Finish this this paragraph here, and read down to here. It says building was almost dark. Please.
Okay. The girl had been raped near the library along a path a lot of students took for a shortcut between the library and the dorms. Joe had used the path shortly before the rape happened. A few minutes later, it could have been her. The thing that bugged the hell out of me was that it bothered me a lot more than it did her. She had such a nonchalant attitude toward it. Things like that only happened to other people, not her. The rapist hadn't been caught, which meant he could still be lurking around the campus looking for another victim. Jo didn't take that particular shortcut anymore, but she still didn't take her safety seriously either. We had an argument about her going to the practice room alone at night. She agreed that she would make sure to have someone else around the next time she went. When I got there, the music building was almost dark.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word alone. Right here. Instead of alone, it's alone.
Alone.
Okay, good, good. Next up is the word seriously. Right here. Seriously.
Seriously.
All right, very good. Next is bug the hell out of me. Okay, so I want to practice these, see if we can work out a good way to say this one here. So, okay, right here. Bug the hell out of me was. So, let's start at the beginning. The thing that bugged the hell out of me was.
The thing that bugged the hell. Is that right now? Bugged the hell?
Bugged the hell. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Bugged the hell.
The thing that bugged the hell out of me was.
Good. One more time.
The thing that bugged the hell out of me was
So it's hell out. Hell out.
Hell out.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Let's see here. Next is, okay, the word library. Okay. Up here, instead of library, library, library.
Library.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Next up is Ming.
Okay.
All right, Ming, please read from I could not make out. Finish this this paragraph and read down to. Okay, let's have you read down to here where it says, I'll be ready to go. Please?
Okay. I could make out a faint light at the end of the building in the basement. A dim light outside barely lit the stairs. It gave me an eerie feeling going down the stairs into the dark basement. Inside I could hear a flute at the end of the hallway. I had to strain to see the light coming from the last practice room. At the practice room I could see Jo playing away on her flute. Oblivious to my presence, I knocked on the open door to get her attention. She stopped and looked at me. "Sweetie, where have you been?" I asked. "You were supposed to meet me over an hour ago." "I've been practicing." "I can see that. Why didn't you meet me like you said you would?" "I guess I just lost track of time." I looked at my watch. "It's been an hour and a half since you were supposed to meet me. Give me 15 minutes and I'll be ready to go."
Okay, very good. This time around was really, really nice. Okay, very good. I even heard you using "to." Okay, many times throughout the reading. Instead of saying "to," you were saying "to," and it sounded really good. Okay,
Yeah.
good, good. All right, let's go to. Where did you go? So you didn't. Uh-oh. This is what happens. You only had one word. It was down here. I thought it was down. Okay, right here. So why didn't? Okay, you can say why didn't. So we. Okay, so there's two ways of saying it. We can actually halfway pronounce that D, saying didn't. Okay, or we can say didn't. Go right over the T, or sorry, over the D. Didn't.
Okay.
Okay, try that. So there's two ways to say it. Didn't and didn't.
Didn't and didn't.
Yeah, good. So yeah, the second one you did has a little bit of that D in there, but you still want to escape and go right to that N as fast as you can.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why didn't you? Why didn't?
Why didn't you? Why
Mhm.
didn't?
Good. Yeah, and you're exactly right. When you have the T, a T sound here, okay, mixed with the word you, it becomes chew. Why didn't you?
Why didn't you?
Hmm. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Be ready to go. All right, Victor, I believe. Okay,
Yeah.
Victor, please
Okay.
read from. We need to go. Yeah. So we need to go now. All right, come down here. Let me have you read down to here where it says you should do it. Please.
We need to go now. I walk you back to your room. Then I'm going to go study. Just a few minutes more. Now, let's go. I was getting pissed. Reluctantly, she packed up her flute. We walked down the gloomy hallway. I looked at Jo. "Where is the other girl from the band you said would come with you?" "She couldn't make it." "You shouldn't be down here by yourself." "It's no big deal." "I think it is." I stopped. "Look around you. You're in a dark basement. There is no one around. You're in a soundproof room for God's sake, if someone wanted to hurt you, this is the perfect place." Dryly she said, "You made your point. Let's go." We walked over to Joe's dorm and stopped at the entrance. Joe kissed me on the cheek. "Are you still mad at me? If you tell me you're going to meet me somewhere, you should do it."
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's take a look at 3 parts here. Okay, let's try this word one more time. Give me a good I and then Lee. So, dryly, she said.
Dryly she said.
Okay, good. Next up we have, let's see here, the word stopped. Okay, instead of stopped, it's stopped.
I stopped.
Okay, good, good. And your last one is, okay, let's practice that. I looked at Joe. So we're going from looked at. I looked at Joe.
I looked at Joe.
Okay, now, when I say at, a lot of times I say it. I looked at. Okay, it could be like a short E saying et, or like a schwa saying looked at. Okay, so let's try that.
Joe.
Yeah, there you go. I looked at Joe.
I looked at Joe.
Great, great. Okay, and you can do that with at in most cases because at is a structure word, and we don't need to pronounce it or stress it as much as content words, right? Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
You should do it. Okay. All right, next up is Aline. Aline?
Yeah.
All right, Aline, please read from I Don't Want You. Okay, finish here, read this paragraph and this one. Okay, and let's have you read down to here where it says room by yourself at night, please.
I don't want you to be mad at me. We can still go to the donut shop. She smiled at me. I will buy you a donut and a cup of hot chocolate. I took a deep breath and watched my breath form clouds in the cool night air when I exhaled. I looked at my watch. I have a test in the morning and a lot of reading to do. Joe jingled her keys. You want me to drive? I looked up at the clouds moving across the sky. Nah, I don't think. It's going to rain again tonight. Let's walk. I need to clear my mind. The donut shop was about a mile and a half from the campus. We walked until we came to the train tracks, which would lead us behind the donut shop. We walked along the tracks in silence until we got about halfway to the donut shop. I started the conversation again. I don't think it's safe for you to be walking back from the practice room by yourself at night.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to donut right here. Instead of donut, it's the donut shop.
Donut shop.
Give me an donut shop.
Donut
Okay.
shop.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word walked. Okay, so right here instead of we walked until, we walked. We walked until.
We walked.
Okay, all right, try it with until right afterwards. We walked until. Combine those sounds.
We walked until we came to the train.
Okay, so the trick here is to put the T on walked, okay, and cut it off of the word walk and put it on the next word, until. So it's no longer until, the word is now tuntil. Okay, so we walked until.
We walked until.
Okay.
We walked until.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Good. Let's go to All right. Instead of head to clear my mind, you said it's head to clear my head. Try that.
Okay. To clear my head.
There you go. To clear my head. Good. Next is let's see. Exhaled. Right up here. Exhaled.
Exhaled.
Okay. Very nice. My breath formed clouds. Okay. And watched my breath form clouds. Try that.
And watched my breath form clouds.
Okay, good. And last one is the word still. We can still go up, or still go to. We can still go to. Try that.
We can still go to.
Okay, excellent. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yourself at night. Okay, next up is Amparo. All right, Amparo. And we're going to shorten up the amount of reading we're doing each by about four lines or so. So Amparo, please read this one here until heavily forested areas, please.
I can take of I can take care of myself. I can take care of myself. I'm sure the girl that got raped near the library thought she could take care of herself too. They haven't caught that guy either. We came to an old lumberyard where several train tracks crisscrossed. If you didn't know which tracks to take, it was easy to get lost in the daytime. It was even easier to take the wrong tracks at night. The train tracks ran through heavily forested areas.
Okay, very good. Let's go to that last word instead of airy, areas.
Areas.
Okay, good. And only one other word for you. You did very well here. So this one is lumberyard.
Lumberyard.
Okay, instead of jarred, it's lumberyard.
Lumberyard.
Okay, that's good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Processed. Oh, surrounding areas. Okay, good. Let's go to Heidi.
Yes.
Please read from trains used. Trains used to bring lumber, and finish this paragraph. Okay, read this next one, and read down to here where it says "Found you by yourself." Please.
Mhm. Trains used to bring lumber down from the surrounding mountains to be processed. The lumber trains had stopped running years ago. A coal train would pass through a couple of times a day, but that last one had gone through hours before we started our work. If the moon hadn't been bright, we couldn't have taken the tracks. There were no lights anywhere near us. The nearest house was about a mile away. A cloud passed over the moon as we continued in near darkness. I squeezed Joe's hand. I just don't think you should take unnecessary risks. There's no reason you couldn't practice in the daytime or go when you know there's going to be some in one of the other practice rooms.
All right, next two sentences, and that's it.
The next time I go, I'll make sure someone goes with me. That's what you told me before, and I found you by yourself.
Okay, very good. All right, let's try the beginning of this last sentence. So, that's what. Okay, give me a good S there. That's what.
That's what.
Okay, very good. Next up is was about a mile away, so I'm pretty sure it was up here. Yes, I think so.
The last line in that
Oh,
paragraph.
yes. There you go. Okay. Now here, it was about a mile away. So make sure to hit the A there as well. So instead of saying about mile away, about a. Okay. Was about a mile away.
Was about a mile away.
Okay. Very good. Next up is the word processed. Right here, instead of processed, it's processed.
Processed.
Okay. Good. And our last one is lumber. Give me a good LER here. So we're going to say to bring lumber down. To bring lumber down.
To bring lumber down. To bring lumber down. Yeah.
Okay, lumber down. Try that one more time.
Lumber down.
Okay, all right, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Self. I think I just had to read a good chunk. We need to do that. Yeah, we need to do. Okay, good. Let's go to Juan.
Okay.
All right, Juan, let's have you read from You're Just Making a Big Deal Out. Okay. Finish here. This one. So this one. Go ahead and read down to here where it says several feet under us, please.
Okay. You're just making a big deal out of nothing. The moon came out from behind the clouds. I could see a train bridge in front of us. We went too far. We must be missed the turn back there. I guess we'll have to go back. Since we're here, let's go look at the river. It's got to be up after the rains today. On the bridge, we stood near the side and watched the water rushing several feet under us.
Okay, good, good. All right, let's practice here. Near the. Okay, instead of near the side.
Near the side.
Good. Okay, very nice. Let's go to. Okay, so instead of we must have be, okay, this is we must have missed. We must have missed the turn back there. Try that.
We must miss the turn back there.
Okay, now we have that V sound. Must have missed.
Must have missed.
Good. One more time. We must have missed the turn back there.
We must have missed the turn back there.
Okay, very good. And your last one is the word could instead of could. Okay, take out that L. It's could.
Good.
Okay. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Under us. Okay. Next up is Ming.
Okay.
All right, Ming. Please read from The Roar of Water. Okay. Finish this this paragraph here. Do this one and come down to here where it says he stood. Go ahead and read that, please. Ah, wait,
Okay.
sorry. No. I forgot again. Okay, we need to do half that size because we're just running low on time. So from here, okay, that's 3. Okay, let's have you read down to here where it says he would be out here. Please.
Okay. The roar of the water was loud, too loud to hold a conversation. Joe leaned on the edge of the bridge to get a better look at the water below. I playfully swatted her on the butt. Joe yelped, "Ouch, that hurt." She rubbed her butt. "Now you'll have to kiss it and make it better." "I don't think so." A man covered in mud came partway up the bank from under the trestle. I didn't know why he would be out here. I
Okay.
didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't know why.
Yeah, I didn't know why he would be out here.
There you go. Good. One more time. I didn't know why.
I didn't know why he would be out here.
Okay, good. Yeah, everything else sounded really good. Okay. Yeah, nice job, Ming. Very good job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go to Victor.
Okay.
Okay, Victor, please read from he could have been a transient. Finish this paragraph here and here. So please read down to back toward the river, please.
He could have been a transient, but I didn't know why he would go under a chain bridge. It wouldn't offer much shelter. Rain would pass through the gaps between the ties. I looked suspiciously at him. "Is there something wrong?" I asked. Joe moved close to me. The guy was several feet away from us, so he didn't pose any immediate threat as long as he stayed where he stood. He replied, "No." He looked back toward the river.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the short I sound here. Instead of river, it's river.
River.
Okay, good.
River.
Yeah, let's try this word here. Immediate threat. Instead of threat, okay? Try that.
Immediate threat.
Okay, good. One more time. Immediate threat.
Immediate threat.
Okay, good. Next up is, okay, the word, look, let's see here. We have, I think that's the only word. Okay, so I looked. Instead of looked, I looked suspiciously at him.
I looked suspiciously at him.
Okay, that's great. Great. And our last one here, okay, is going to be, okay, right here. Could. He could have been. So instead of saying cold, okay, it's could. Take out that L.
He could have been.
Okay, now instead of could. Open the mouth a little bit more.
Could. He could have been.
There you go. Great. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to our last reader for the night, Aline.
Hi.
All right, Aline, please read from Under the Trestle. Okay, finish this. Read this next one. Okay. And read down to here. It says we should do, please.
From under the trestle, a woman screamed, "Please, God, help me." The strange guy went back under the bridge. I dropped to my knees and looked through the cracks of the bridge. Joe tried to look over my shoulder. "Help," the woman yelled. I could see the woman huddled on the ground next to a pillar. I told Joe, "There is a woman down there." On searching, Joe asked, "What do you think we should do?"
Okay. All right, let's try that question one more time. What do you think we should do?
What do you think we should do?
Okay, come up on do instead of do.
Okay. What do you think we should do?
Okay, good. Now, with that oo sound, okay, release the lips. Because when you're saying this, you're saying do. Okay? Release your lips and let your mouth go back to its normal position. Do.
What do you think we should do?
Okay? All right, we're getting closer on the oo. Almost there, okay? But yeah, you need to release it and go do and bring it back, okay? But, okay, let's move on to some other words because we're almost out of time here. Next up is, let's see here. Okay, let's go to the word yelled, right here, yelled.
yelled.
Okay, good, good. Let's try huddled, huddled.
Huddled.
Good, good, excellent. Let's go to the word look. Instead of Luke, it's look.
Look.
Okay, and your last one is trestle. So here, instead of trestle, it's trestle.
Trestle.
Good. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming into class this hour. It was great having you here. I will be back tomorrow night. Okay. All right,
Okay.
everyone.
Sure.
Thank you.
Take
We'll
care.
see
Bye.
you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
Bye
you very
bye.
Take
much.
care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.